Welcome everybody, I'm Bajerski, one of the most, I think probably one of the most excited people on planet Earth when it comes to Moldavite. I think I speak more about Moldavite than probably anybody on this planet because I'm Moldavite mad. I love it, I work with it, and I actually sell it on my website. So I travel all the way to the Czech Republic and I buy it firsthand. I do that twice a year. So every piece that you get is genuine. And I also have some amazing friends who have been diggers of Moldavite since they were children. So I've got great contacts and I absolutely love Moldavite from the first moment it was put in my hand. It burned almost, it tingled, it felt hot, and then my body just started to float. Nobody saw me floating. I asked, did you see what just happened there? They went, no. I'm like, I actually levitated. I could feel my body levitating. It wasn't until I realized what was happening. That was basically my soul, my consciousness, my spirit lifting out of my body, which a lot of you now know happens because a lot of people talk about this phenomena, which is you feel like you're having out-of-body experiences when you're asleep, when you're wearing it, or when you meditate, or at just any given moment where you're doing meditation. It's easier to feel free from the physical body when wearing Moldavite. Now, the fact that your hand burns normally is a good indication that you've got genuine Moldavite. When you have Moldavite in your hand and you ask me why does it tingle, it's because of the frequency of Moldavite. It's high vibe and you can feel it. You can feel it tingling. So why does it tingle? If you're a healer, which I can honestly say I feel I am. Over these past 2 decades, I'm the founder of the Pure Energy Healing Academy. There's thousands of us worldwide and we help people daily. And I've spent maybe 10,000 plus hours on healing one-to-one clients. What have I felt? What have I experienced? Well, the hands are almost like a portal for the energy to flow through. It's incredible. And that energy is the universal force, the universal energy, the source, God, whatever you want to call it, the spirit world. But it is a frequency which is high energy that if you can get out of the way, your body will be a vessel and it will move through your body and it will come out of your hands. So we as healers tend to feel that tingling. We tend to feel the heat from our hands, even though when you touch the hands, they're normal or cold to touch. It is a frequency that feels heat. It feels like you're on fire, and that is a beautiful energy. Therefore, if you understand that, you understand that Moldavite is too of that very high energy and feels the same way, which means it's healing. So when I try and put it in simple terms, I try and say that Moldavite is working instantly. It's accelerating the energy and frequency in your hand. It is opening your hand to the feeling, to the energy that you don't feel. So it's really an activator in so many ways. And this burning sensation is a good sensation. Many people like myself moan and complain because you really feel the pain sometimes, and I do sometimes when I'm healing somebody with Moldavite on. It's like I can really feel that pain in my joints and it's like I want to stop, but I don't. And that moment passes. And that's because whatever is happening, it's a healing process. There are so many people who misunderstand Moldavite, and I think it's always good to talk to somebody who's worked with it for many, many years, who is an experienced healer. So I feel like when I speak about Moldavite, I feel like I'm talking positive. When I listen to many people who talk about Moldavite who have very little experience, maybe a few years experience, they don't really truly understand, and those that only wear it for a few days and then scream and shout and say it's demonic and it's cursed, it really does kind of frustrate and feel pretty bad inside. But I still march towards truth. I still share the truth about Moldavite. I still keep going day to day, and more people bear with it. More people work through it. And I found that when you work through it, it really is a fantastic, it's not really, I can't say ending because it never stops. But it's a fantastic moment when you realize like something's changed, something's happened. I feel different. I feel better. And I've met so many people wearing Moldavites one day, and then I meet them again a few months or years later, and like, oh yeah, I wear it all the time now. I'm like, do you remember when you first put it on? Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah, I do. And how do you feel now? Oh, I don't take it off. Why not? I don't know. Just need it on. There's your answer. So anyway, I wanted to share with you, a few months ago, I bought some beautiful pieces of Moldavite from Maliclum. Choice pieces, cherry-picked, not because they look fantastic, but they felt right. I go on feeling. And so I worked with them for about maybe 30, 40 hours, something like that. Then I sent them to Bali, and then I have them mounted. And today I'm going to show you 6 pieces which are mounted in sterling silver. And I think they're beautiful. They're all very different. So the best way to show you, of course, is with light, because then you can see the true colour of it. So here's the first unusual piece. Absolutely gorgeous. There you go. Do you like? I think that's beautiful. There's the first piece. Gorgeous. Here's the second piece. Gorgeous. You can see where it's darker, and it's because it's thicker than that bit. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. These are all natural. They've not been cut, nor polished, just set in the exact way they were dug. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. The cap fitting is brilliant. They've done a great job with the cap fitting. Really good. Look at that. Beautiful. And one more. Final one. It's a beauty. Just want to show it you and just kind of tip it this way so you can see the cap fit in there. Really lovely, eh? They're all stamped MB collection. And of course you all know they're genuine. So I hope you appreciate that. I'm going to put them on markbajerski.com right now. One link below. I hope you appreciate it and enjoy the journey with Moldavite.